G'day guys, what's cracking? 2Aussie here again. So I said I'd do it. We're going to do a little review of the old Aldi Instant Up tent. Picked it up for 149 bucks. Of course, I'm not going to hold it like this for too long. So apparently this thing's supposed to be easy to assemble, easy to pop up and disassemble. So guys, I'm out at Lake Wallace out in Wallerawang to do this. One of my favorite places. It's just a glorious day. So anyway, let's have a quick squeeze at what it all says, and then we'll open it up and see if it is an easy up tent. I'm thinking it's not going to be that easy for me because it's been a hot minute since I put a tent up, but hopefully it'll all pan out. Let's give it a crack. So 4-person instant up cabin tent, fast setup, unpack and lay on flat surface, fold out legs and lock into position, attach fly sheet and secure. Now that's one thing I like about this tent. Even though it's a cheapie, it's a 4-man tent and it's got that fly thing at the front, so you get a little bit of shade and whatnot. So folks, I reckon 1.85 meters high, so I should probably just touch my head on the middle of it. Okay, so that's it. Let's do what we got to do, open it up and check it out. So I just happen to have a knife handy, so we'll open this thing up because it's full of sticky tape, of course, to hold it all together, and we'll see what's doing inside. Now those of you who watch my channel, you'll know that I love to share things together with you and open them at the same time, and we share that moment together. And here we go, we got a bag. Will we be able to get this out? It's a heavy little sucker. I'll give it that much. Let's put it over there and drag it out. All right. And there we go. That's how it all looks. Got its own little carry case. Like I said, it is a little bit heavy. So let's open it up, see what's doing. Now of course you're not going to stand there holding it like that. So I like this, it's got its own cover. It's got a part here with Velcro on it. You can put the handles together. Instructions on the packet so you can't lose them. That's pretty good. Now will I be a typical bloke and not follow them? Maybe not in this case. So here we go. This is it. This is it, folks. It's probably going to blow away. It's a bit breezy. Sorry about any wind noises, guys. Okay, we've got a little tie-up thing here. Untie all that. What's that? Oh, that could be the poles. I reckon it will be. Yep, feels pointy. That's your tent poles. Probably for the awning bit at the front, so just leave that aside for now and get this sucker happening. Okie dokie, time to give it a crack. Apparently you fold it all out like that, like so. Apparently you fold out the legs and lock them into position. Lock them in, Larry. How does that work? Is that it? Let's just do this anyway, see what happens. Right. I don't know about this locking into position. I guess you probably have to lock these somehow. Let's find out. Anyway, let's just pop it up and see what happens. It says press, lift and click. How far? Oh, there we go, it clicked. So easy, too easy. Now we're getting the hang of it. Just take it up as far as it'll go and it'll click in. There we go. Now we're in business. So you press this duva, the little red button, pull it as far as it'll go, and then it clicks. Let's go again. I forgot how I did it now. There we go. Now what we need to do is turn it the other way, because I didn't even think about that. We need that cover, that hole at the front to come this way. There is 10 pegs as well. I'll whack at least one of them in just so we can see how it goes, because I'm not really planning on spending the night here. I'm just showing you guys, and I'll go off on a little adventure sometime. Uno, dos, no tres. So there's your poles. You'll love to see them. 2 poles. Now let's get this fly on. I don't know how it goes on. I may have to get back to the manual. I think I got this going the right way now. That should be the back, and that should be the front. Now let's try it out. I'll tell you what, folks, if I don't get on with this, I'm going to get heat stroke soon the way I'm going. Now I should have probably put the 10 pegs in the bottom, but we're not going to too much trouble here. I don't want to have to do too much. Just show you the basics, just get the gist of it. Because I ain't staying here the night. I'm just doing this for myself to figure out how it goes for the time I do go out, and to show you guys. That's if we get it right. So far it's a bit of a fail, isn't it? Just hope I go the right way, otherwise it's not going to be fun to turn it around, but it looks like it's right. So that's your poles going there. That's your little awning. Probably not going to work yet. Might have to scrap that idea. We'll just put them in anyway. Show you how it all works. Let's undo a rope if we can. Doesn't look too easy. A little bit amusing by showing you folks without me having done it before. Hopefully you've been entertained, because I know I haven't. Anywho, that's what it's all about. We might just put the front ones on and forget about the back ones for now, as long as everything holds up at the front. So let's get these 10 pegs in and make this thing a little bit more stable. And of course you can adjust it, make it however you want, pull it tighter. So we'll leave it at that for now and go off to the other one. So there's Velcro and zippers here. You got to undo all that. Let's do the same with the other one. Old zip. Starting to feel like I'm getting somewhere now. Oh, what a feeling. Velcro everywhere. There we go. That's how you do it. At least once you've done it once, you'll get the idea of all the rest. Now there's a couple of ropes in that bag too, which are probably for that. Just give me a sec, guys, and I'll put those ropes on, which I just noticed, and We might be almost there. So folks, that's your tent. Pretty much done. Probably not some of my best work, but once you've done it a few times, it'll probably get a bit easier. That's what it looks like on the inside. You've got some little pouches there to put stuff in. Another one on this side with all your windows. We'll open a few of them in a sec. Little pouch there. Now, one thing I'm happy about is there's actually a hook right in the middle of this thing hanging from here. So that's pretty good, because I am going to get a solar light, a little one. I've ordered it, and there'll be somewhere to hang that. So if you've got a light and whatnot, and we'll do a little review of that as well. Let's go out, have a look at the back, have a look all around, see how I've done. Now, one thing folks, if you get one of these things, while we were off camera, the whole bloody fly came off. So I didn't realize you got to hook these little things in, these little doovers. So that holds it all together. That's the back of the tent. There's other bits and pieces. I'd say when you open this up, and there's probably Velcro in there and everything. When you open this up, that's little catches to hold it up, all that stuff. So like I said, the more I do this, the easier it'll get. For a pop-up tent, that's the only gimmick about it. It just pops up pretty easy, but the rest of it isn't. Awnings up, all good. Now, like I said, I'm not camping here tonight. I'm just come out here to do this here. As you can see, beautiful Lake Wallace. Great camping spot if ever you're out in the Larrawang area, Lithgow. Free camping out here. Knock yourself out. Come out and have a good time. Grab your Aldi tent and pop it up. Let's just have a look at this. I'm going to open this up. We'll do one of these. It's got the Velcro on it. There we go. Velcro's not on that one. It's there, but it's not hooked on. That's cool. So of course you would roll that up. And that's the inside from the back. So folks, that's your Aldi tent. Once you learn how to do it, it probably isn't too bad. I haven't probably done everything correctly, but it's looking like we did. Put all the pegs in. The bloody thing was blowing away on me because the wind came up while we were off camera. Anyway guys, if you like the video, give it a thumbs up. Don't forget to subscribe. And remember, you can never be too Aussie. Hooroo. Stay fresh.